Probably wondering why I'm not at the office right now.
Probably wondering. Oh,
Is
yeah.
there a week we do it together?
Well,
Say,
we
like,
could,
Zen
but
and
we're
I?
in the same exact spot. So, okay, we're also on Twitch.
Do you want to lean in really quick and show people that you're here?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I'm here.
there you go. There you go.
I'm going to back up and say, how the fuck do you start
You're just like
a
watching
live video?
Instagrams right now. What are you talking
Stop.
about? Go to the plus? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go plus, the plus symbol.
Right?
Live.
Live. I'm going live, baby.
Going live. Heck it. We'll do it live.
All right. Okay, cool. Now we're live. Hi.
All right.
Look at this. Look at that. Wow, we are. This is kind of crazy to see 3 screens in a row.
3 of us. You know what? We were just saying this. We're like, there needs to be more of us.
There needs to be more of us everywhere.
There's technically 4 of us in this room right now.
Time. All right, it's first pod in the studio. Oh yeah, that's a good call.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, this is not dialed in. I bet somebody on your chat wants you to say a joke.
Yeah, I do. Awesome. Like, it doesn't look like the Office.
Like, wait, this is a comedian, right? I was hoping to get some jokes at lunch.
Comedian?
All right, why are we here? What are we doing? We are talking in the new studio today, and it's pretty freaking rad, if you ask me. Daniel's first time here.
Yeah, it looks great, man. Good job.
We're going to adjust the hell out of this.
Good for you.
Hey, no, good for you for sticking with me, doing all this when I'm supposed to be, when I'm playing drums in, with you, in your band and with you. And
yeah, who's your drummer? Oh, he's some podcaster.
Yeah, he's some freaking podcaster.
Yeah, dude, another podcaster. We needed more podcasters.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. I think it's really funny when people say that because it's like we need more bands,
Yes.
Yeah, we need more bands, definitely not more podcasters.
No, we need both. And on a serious note, I mean, I like the vision of the pod. I've always done. I've always don't been lacking the vision of the pod, of the Anthony Bourdain of music. So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just watched I just heard a podcast with one of the producers, and it's like, people keep on saying that he's the new Anthony Bourdain of this or that. Nobody could be Anthony Bourdain.
No one could be Anthony Bourdain.
I'm like, I'll try really, really, really hard, though. Although Anthony Bourdain never had a freaking studio.
Anthony Bourdain never had a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Tony.
Yeah, take it.
Dude, I got a studio in Scotts Valley.
In beautiful Scotts Valley. It's kind of weird being out here. I mean, because we're in an office building.
There's been more and more stuff happening in Scotts Valley, and like I grew up in Santa Cruz, and Scotts Valley was like to be ignored, and it was not where you spent time. And now there's more and more stuff happening up here. I'm like, Scotts Valley is viable now.
Ideally, I'd want to be in Felton if I was going to be
make it
out
even
here.
harder for your guests to come out.
It's true.
That is such a flex, though, and such a great spot to get to in any kind of avenue. Dude, lean forward again. See what happens. Lean forward one more time.
We keep on making the mics clip, and I'm like, oh shit. Is this better?
Is this better?
Is this better?
All right.
No, it seems like too little. Oh my god, I'm gonna annoy the hell out of anybody who's watching this.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for us?
No. The flex of starting any kind of business where people need to come to your place of work, like a podcast, for example, and it's so far in the middle of nowhere because you get to do that. Like, I think Joe Rogan, have you heard of him? Have you heard of Joe Rogan?
Nope.
Joe Rogan has this compound, this remote compound with Navy SEAL bodyguards in the middle of nowhere. And you would drive, how far would you drive to be on the Joe Rogan Experience?
I don't know, people fly in and all that stuff.
Yes, exactly.
These
to
people
a bunker.
do have money.
They do.
Yeah, he's not.
It is a thing, yeah.
He's not getting any Joe Schmo. I'm sure he probably pays for the people to come out too.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm not sure. I would love to look at the financials.
Does it even matter at that point if you have like Mr. Beast on your podcast and he has like what, $900 million?
It's the guest, like who's helping who. Like it's like one of the biggest podcasts of all time. So is it helping the guest or is the guest helping the podcast? I think it's mainly
I don't know. People always think it's interesting.
They do make cash offers. I know this for a fact. People do make like $20,000, $30,000 cash offers to get on the pod.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I always think it's funny. People will ask me like, "How much do you pay your guests to be on the podcast?" I'm like, I'm not paying anybody to be on the podcast.
No.
I appreciate people joining on the podcast, but I think it's just a good way for people to see a little bit more stuff from the artists that they're following and hopefully fans of.
And the artists want exposure too.
Yeah, exactly.
You've had some massive guests on here, relatively.
Yeah, and this is the start. You know, I'm gonna. Oh,
is this the start too? Is this Rising from the Ashes? Is this like new Breaking North? I almost said Breaking Bad. This is Breaking Bad season 6.
This is Better Call Saul.
This is Better Call Zen.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you doing? What's happening here? Why are we?
Why am I here? Because I needed to not do this in my bedroom anymore.
Sure.
I that's where I teach lessons. That's where I sleep sometimes, and as in all the time. And that's where I just can't do everything from there. And like talking to people in my bedroom, it just doesn't feel very cool. Like there's my bed. So here, I mean, I've slept on this couch a million times, but it's not my bedroom.
Was this couch from your bedroom?
No, actually, I was given this couch by Lauren Wall.
Thanks, Lauren Wall.
Yeah, this was her family couch, and it's not that big.
No, you slept on this couch millions of times?
I've done a lot on this couch.
I was about to say.
I've never had sex. But I have done a lot on this couch.
You know what? Even if you had just railed on this couch, I would have stayed seated.
It's very easy to clean. It's leather.
This wouldn't be. You get leather rash from this. I'm like.
Yeah, but this was her family couch. So it's
what if the rest of the pod is just us talking about fucking the wall family couch?
It's a good couch.
Another 50 minutes on this. Do you think we could do a tight 50?
They had 5 people on this couch.
That's too many people on this couch.
Yeah, well,
but it's a good couch. It is a good couch.
It was a 5-person household, so it was.
Feels solid, dude. Feels like well built.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like the lightest couch ever. Okay, that's
anyway, enough on couch content.
Band practice was fun last night.
Band practice was so fun last night.
Yeah, and
so tight. That was all super productive too. We got through like the set twice. Plus, I'm like, okay, this is about to be our. We've had 3 technical shows. We have technically played music live in front of an audience of a size 3 times. Mm-hmm. 1 real show, Crate Place back in March.
Yes.
It's about to be our 2nd real show, and it's Moe's Alley. Like.
Yeah, somebody talking about the couch. Oh, well, hey, it's a nice couch.
Beefy boy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait, we want more couch content.
Oh, it's wrong.
Ronnie wants more couch content. We'll bring her back to the couch in a second.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. So yeah, this is our 3rd real show.
We'll count Son of War for sure. I don't count playing. I'm not going to count the Abbey. I love the Abbey. Go to the Abbey this Friday for a really cool show. Casey Hill, Rory Lynch, and the Quilters. I will not be there, unfortunately.
And we got that video out of it, which really did kickstart something.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
And if you haven't seen that video, anybody out there?
Okay, so all right.
Yeah, explain.
We played a coffee shop as our first. It was like a practice show. We played the Abbey on the west side. It is a coffee shop. We do not play coffee shop music, by any stretch of the imagination. My coworker Chris got this video, grainy iPhone video, from the back of the room of me ripping into a solo on one of our songs called Weeds. The song is in 3/4. No, it's in 6/8. It's in 6/8. There you go. Therein lies the confusion.
That's a time signature for anybody who's completely lost.
It's in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, not the entire part of it. It doesn't matter. Okay, it does not matter.
No, it does not matter.
I posted that video as a reel saying something along the lines of, when the band breaks into a solid 3/4 groove and the guitarist forgets he's in a coffee shop. Posted that, didn't think anything of it. I got a healthy amount of views. And then one day I wake up to about 1 billion new followers and a ton of views and a full comment section of people being like, this is not in 3/4. Do you hear it? No, you don't, because in 6/8, that's what it is. Like, sounds like someone wasn't paying attention in music theory class. This song is clearly in 6/8. That's 3/4. You expect me to think this guy's... And then other people being like, he's decent, I guess, at guitar. Yeah. Like, fuck, it's my whole thing. I need to be better than decent. What? But we've cracked the algorithm, the Instagram algorithm. It wanted to see a fight. It got people engaged, and it obviously showed it to, like, so many people. And I think... as of today, I have 30,000 views on mine. You have north of that.
Yeah, I think like 38,000 views on it. And also an equal amount of comments.
Yeah, well, you don't have 38,000 comments, but you...
No.
Yeah. Oh, equal to my comment. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And it's just a hilarious video, honestly, and the guy who's like falling asleep on the couch.
All right, so this is like the Zapruder film. Is he falling asleep or is he vibing hard? Because are his eyes closed? Is he nodding? Yes, but I think he's like... nodding in appreciation because he nods two like accent marks into the beat.
There's just so much going on in the video.
There's a lot to unpack in this video.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely just go check that out. It's in one of the reels on King Tides. Oh, we're talking about King Tide. I don't even know if we've said that.
We have not mentioned that. Our
band, King Tide.
Shout out to the other King Tide, ska band from Southern California that we
Yeah.
have to beat to fandom, so we make them change their name and not the other way around.
Let's talk right to this camera right here. By the way, we have 3 cameras going right now, and this is a lot, you know.
That's why I'm wearing sunglasses right now, bro.
For you guys, we're also on the Breaking North Instagram, which you should go follow. We're also on Twitch right now, which is this camera, which you can see if you're on Twitch, Breaking North _. And then this camera is on Breaking North. This is Daniel Nemire's account.
My personal account.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dude, we got people on both. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, shit.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
It's the Womack.
Oh, what's up?
Chris? Oh, shit.
You know Chris Womack?
Yeah.
No way.
The fucking Daniel Nemire.
Oh my goodness, that fucking nerd. Hey, no, you fucking nerd. Can I tell a hilarious Chris Womack story?
Oh my God.
No, actually, I can't. I cannot tell this story. Yo, Chris. Hey, Chris, do you remember what your Wi-Fi password was at your first apartment in Tualatin, Oregon when I stayed there? That's all you need to know. And I'll tell Zen off mic.
All he says was, oh no.
He goes, oh no. It was Soul Reaper, and you can ask Chris Womack later what a Soul Reaper is. Vaguely.
Well, we stayed at that place in...
Yeah, Soul Reapers only. He called it before I said it. That's great. Wait, okay, so you, for Breaking North, for me, for the Twitch, where's our next show?
Our next show is at Moe's Alley, July 24th, which is Sunday.
Sunday. Todos los domingos.
We're opening up for...
Zach Person,
Yeah.
dude.
Which it is pronounced person.
It is Person. It's been Person.
It's always been person.
But do you know something wild, dude? It's actually, he has a hyphenated last name. His name is Zach Person Pearson. Or Pearson Person. His mom's last name was Pearson, and his dad's last name was Person. His name is legitimately Zach Pearson Person.
Well, that's going to come up.
That's going to come up in the green room.
Yeah.
Zach, sit down. Let's
Zach.
chat. We got to chat about something.
We got to talk about this.
No, I'm super excited. Very honored that Moe's Alley and Zach is having us. He rips, dude. He's so good.
Yeah.
Definitely check him out online if you haven't.
I am very humbled that that Moe's Alley asked us to play with them, opening up, because Jesus Christ, he's so good.
Yeah. We're not the exact same genre, but like
No, we're
high
rock.
energy. We're rock. He's rock. I think he has more of the blues rock. I was thinking last night during practice, I think we're blues metal, which I think averages out to just rock. The average of blues and metal is rock, but like we are blues metal.
Yeah.
Like think about the Hypocrites song.
Yeah. Which is probably, like, Hypocrites and Dwell are probably, I mean, they're the newer songs, but they're probably my favorites at the moment.
Yeah, same.
They're so fun to play.
Other songs feel like a little, not that I don't enjoy playing the other songs in the set. I feel like more work. I'm like, all right, let's get through this song right now. Those, I'm just like, I cannot wait to start playing those, which I think will translate on stage, which means you folks should come hear us play and enjoy.
Yeah, July 24th. All right, who we've had a few people in this chat. I just kind of want to take a look.
Excuse me, I want more couch content.
Yeah, I wish we had some more couch content.
Tell us more about the couch.
Speaking of which, what happened to that couch?
More couch content. Okay, so we actually have multiple couches worth of content, which I hope is exciting. I hope you don't need just this couch specifically.
There was a whole week that was a lot of
couches,
couch,
dude.
A lot of couch. I'm not even joking. This is not even a joke.
No. Okay, so I had this couch. It was my first couch I ever got moving out of my parents' house. Great couch from Couch Potato. Shout out to the Kushner family. Shout out Bruce Kushner. So I got that couch back in 2017 is when I moved out of my parents' house, which seems embarrassingly recent, but whatever. Got married, had that couch for a little bit, and Leah, my wife, was like, this couch does not match the vibe nor the aesthetic. I'm like, well, if you want to kill my hopes and dreams, then you have to go find your own couch. So she's like, I found this great couch. It's $300 used from Scandinavian Designs, which is a big brand. I'm like, no, it's not. I've never heard of it ever. And it's a cute couch, but it's a few inches too short for me to sleep on comfortably and too narrow on it. It's like falling off of it in both directions. Yes, it looks great in the space. I was very upset about it. We gave away that old couch, the love of my life couch. That's too much for a couch. We gave away my old couch to friends like who are UCSC students, so they really appreciated it. And then for like a year and a half, I've been suffering on this too tiny couch from Scandinavian Designs. Oh man, my friends Nick and Darla then said, hey, there's like a screw missing from the sectional that like has a pull-out futon, and then the L like opens up to be a secret storage compartment, which I'm like, oh yes, dude. So sectional, longer, wider, futon, secret compartment in the L. Are you kidding me? They're giving it away because it was like partially broken. Apparently I only needed one screw to fix it, and the company just refunded them and they got another couch. So I go load up this couch. We had like a few practices. You come over. Austin, who was in the chat earlier, comes over. It is not just a screw. The spring is pulling the snapped frame in on itself. And we have to like, I don't know, use 3 elephants to pull it apart against the spring wide enough and long enough for me to like put a bunch of different like screws and new brackets in. That was like the sweatiest evening. Like that we got sweatier doing that than we did in practice that night. It was gnarly. And then we have the old Scandinavian Designs couch somewhere. I'm like, all right, is Zen going to take it for the studio? Is Austin going to take it for his house? Austin ended up taking it. Yeah. And there's even more developments there. This is heavy on the couch content.
Oh, jeez.
Later that week, Leah's like, we have a guest coming. You have to fix this couch. I'm struggling to fix this couch. Lydia, your partner, is doing a show that involves your couch, and you're asking me, like, hey, can we please use your truck to, like, transport the couch from downtown back up to the studio or back up to your house or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's happening. Drop the couch off with Austin at his house. His housemate, Kevin, approaches my wife, Leah, at the gym, like, next week. It's like, hey, did you guys ever have any mice problems? And we go, no, what? Goes, yeah, the second we put your couch in, like, we have mice running around our house. Like, what the fuck? And sure enough, Leo was like, I need this couch out of this living room. So before I went to the gym that day that Austin picked up the couch, I put it outside in our backyard, under a tarp. So that's like 5 p.m. 9 p.m., Austin and I pick up the couch. So I think within that 4 hours, mice just went into that couch.
Oh, Jesus. I was going to say you have a cat. There's no way.
No, and I would have seen mice in our house.
Yes.
Like, it's not a big house.
No.
We keep an eye out for rodents. So we accidentally poisoned their house with fucking mice, and they hire, like, a cleaner and stuff. They still have the couch. They just, like, cleaned it down. It was this whole thing.
Oh, my God.
And it was a week of couches.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I remember that week.
Yeah.
Our text there was just like couch.
Couch.
It's like, no, I got this couch.
Is this enough couch content for you guys?
I think so. I think
this is good.
I think we
imagine being other people who just joined and not realizing that there was couch content requested. Like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
Couches. Yeah. So this is my couch. I like it. I think it feels very comfy to have this, but I want a table. First off, I need another table besides that one. I want to get like a round and maybe like two
coffee table.
Yeah, 2 chairs, comfy chairs.
Find one to match this or like same vibe.
Yeah, but
excuse me.
I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, the wallpaper.
Dude, big ups to the wallpaper. I love it. It's unique. It's on brand. Great colors. You did a really good job installing it. Putting it up? What's the proper nomenclature?
It was mostly Lydia. It was not easy. It's a peel and stick, and you can actually take it off when it's all done.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Got your security deposit back. I like the painted white real brick. That's real brick right there.
Yeah.
Real stone.
Yeah, it was.
Just don't make them like that anymore.
I guess it is. No, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an old-ass building. Yeah, everything we had to do in this building, we had to go through a piece of metal. Like, hammer into a piece of metal. Like, I guess, not sheetrock, maybe?
What else is here? Who are your neighbors?
I don't know. Haven't met them.
Like therapists, probably? Someone going to therapy in this building.
You know what's fucking crazy? Yes,
what's crazy?
There's like a bunch of...
There's got to be therapists here. They're everywhere. They're like mice and couches.
Craziest thing, I've recorded in this room.
No shit.
with back when it was Nomad Audio. I did Lauren Wall's album. I didn't do drums in here, but we were doing tambourine and stuff like that, which I have.
And Nomad's still here, right next door, right?
No,
That's the
he
one
had
neighbor I
this
know of.
room and 2 other rooms. So Nomad Audio, he's insane recording engineer. He does a
Who's
lot of
that?
like movie stuff now. But he did Lauren Wall's album, Field Notes, that I was on. But he had like legit soundproofing. Like this room
Wow.
felt like a quarter of the size because of all the soundproofing. So I think you could even do drums. He was doing vocals and guitar and like full volume stuff,
Wow. Sick.
which is kind of crazy.
What's that guy's name?
I think it's Andy from Nomad Audio.
Okay.
He won't watch this, so sorry if it is not Andy.
Yeah.
But that's the deal. So this spot
cool.
has good juju. I think that's actually how I got the spot too, was by saying that I knew him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from a landlord's perspective, like getting anything that's sound related in your building could be a recipe for disaster. So I'm sure it helped that it was like, okay, he's worked with Andy hopefully his name is Andy, like has been a good client if he's been recording in here for that long. So yeah. I remember you told me you're getting office space. I'm like, all right, bud, have a lot of fun with that. That's not going to go well, and it's going well.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to it's so funny. So like my setup right now is like 2 desks and all this stuff. I had to completely rearrange when I got here because I bought a dongle for the nice camera, but it was the wrong one. It was male, female. It was reversed of what I needed.
Dongle.
And so I had to completely tear everything apart just to like make this spot work. But hey, I'm learning, and thank you for being the first guest. We should.
Honored.
Well, we're gonna do this a lot more. So.
We're going to do a lot more. Should get silly. And also, you had a great idea. Can we talk about the review idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Zen had this great idea a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? 2 days ago? Who knows anymore? Of like doing honest, sometimes harsh, but just like real music reviews. So like anyone can send in like, hey, here's a link to my band's Spotify or SoundCloud camp. SoundCloud? SoundCamp. Bandcamp, SoundCloud.
SoundCamp.
SoundCamp, Camp, BandCloud.
BandCloud.
It's been a long day.
I love that.
Send those in, and then like we will review them on the pod. So you'll get exposure. If it sucks, we will still review it, and we will still say it sucks. And then you get review and feedback and stuff from people whose opinions you shouldn't really care about.
Yes,
but we've both been doing music for a really, really long time. I would like to say that you and I both have pretty decent ears across a wide range of genres. So
I agree.
Yeah.
Taste is a whole other thing, but yeah, opinions.
Yeah.
If anybody out there knows of any upcoming bands that are down to handle a brutally honest review, let us know.
Start sending those in. And I'm not, okay, wait, I've put myself in this too much. I will not be always reviewing with you, but I would like to be a regular contributor.
Yes.
It would be very fun. We'll make it funny.
Yeah, we'll go do it over at the computer with a nice sound system.
It's slightly less obnoxious than the reactions trend. You see those like so-and-so reacts to.
Yeah. And then
drummer here, it's Queen for the first time.
We should react to the podcast where we talk about the review. And
100% we should do that.
Yeah, just
should post the review and then post the reviewers react to their own review.
Yep.
Yeah. Bo Burnham kind of just did that though, his most recent special. He got to it a bit too early.
People are genuinely doing that. There's reactions to reviews.
I can't, dude. I'm over it.
But
I'm over the content shit.
Somebody has a question.
Dan Kimball, question. Type it out, Dan.
We got an answer.
Dan Kimball is one of my favorite humans. I love Dan. Also super talented drummer.
I would love if you're like, I have no idea.
I have no idea who that is.
Where is this gonna go?
I'm waiting.
Dan Campbell.
I'm hoping he's typing. Keep an eye on that. You have really good eyes.
I do have pretty.
I also have good eyes. I just was not looking at the screen.
Nah, it's all good. I'm pretty good. I'm like a lion. I'm just down to like see any change in movement. Well, I guess let's do this one more time. For the cameras.
Yeah.
What are we doing this Sunday?
This Sunday? That's a great question. So this Sunday, you and I are showing up at Moe's Alley at 4 p.m. We're sound checking at 6 p.m. The doors will be open at 7 p.m. for us to open at 8 p.m. for the great and powerful Zach Person. He's coming all the way from, I think he's coming from the South, but he's been on a tour everywhere.
I think he's in Reading right now. I think I saw it on his
Working
Instagram.
his way down the coast. Actually, I think he might be in California. Maybe tomorrow.
Tickets are $15
Now,
if you get them
or 20
online.
at the door. Yeah.
You can go to King Tide, the Instagram, or you can go to Moe's Alley.
It's
I think
guys.
it's
It's gonna.
moesalley.com. But look up Moe's Alley Santa Cruz.
Moe's
Either
Alley,
way.
Zach Person, King Tide is our band. Is King Tide.
You'll find it. It's $15, but it's $20 at the door, so that's more expensive. If you're trying to get on that, you should get on it.
I wanted to know if Buddy Guy was difficult to teach guitar to, as you mentioned. Yeah, Buddy Guy, he was a great student. He had a lot of heart. But, he just couldn't pick up every single thing I wanted to teach him. But that triplets thing that he does? Yeah, that was all me.
Okay. You're talking about the old guitarist, right?
Yeah, you've heard of him.
Right.
He's been around for a while. Yeah, he came to me one day. He said, I only play the glockenspiel, and I want to play guitar. And I go, all right. I don't know if I have the time to teach you, Buddy Guy. And he persisted. I taught him.
Wow. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, that was very nice. Dan and I have seen Buddy Guy a couple times now, and this guy is 80. Dan, how old? Comment if you remember how old he is. 87, 85. Homeboys and Buddy Guy is very much still alive. I have a signed guitar pick of his in my wallet that he threw out into the audience. This guy has not lost an ounce of his stage presence. Like, I aspire to be him on stage. He's making jokes. He is air humping the guitar. He's spinning the guitar around, still walks through the crowd, interacts with the audience. Bunch of drunk older white people are like shouting at him, and he like heckles right back. He's great. He doesn't miss a beat. Yeah, 85.
Jesus.
Me oh my. Super talented.
How old was B.B. King when he died? Because I heard a very similar thing. Pretty much up till the day he died, he was like flirting with.
He was
flirting
flirting.
with women out in the audience.
I disagree though. And okay, B.B. King. He was also like late 80s, I think. Early, I don't know, in his 80s, I think, when he passed away. The past few times I saw B.B. King, one of them was at the Santa Cruz Blues Festival, R.I.P., and he was just sitting down the entire time. And then the second time, he was still sitting down and was playing less and less. Like, so it was, at the end of the day, it was like story hour with B.B. King, while the band like played like backing blues, which, excuse me, is still exciting. But B.B. King, during his story hour, he'd had his guitar, he would tell stories, and he'd be like, and then there was this cat named Freddie King, and he played a little something like this, and starts playing note for note, like nuance per nuance, like Freddie King. It's like, and then after a while, around came a cat named Jimi Hendrix, you might have heard of him, and starts doing Jimi Hendrix, note for note, nuance for nuance. It's crazy. Like, so he's still super talented.
He could do stuff like Jimmy?
Yeah. It was wild, dude. It was wild, like, and like all the little weird intricacies that Jimmy does, he had him down, which is crazy because he was playing guitar before Jimmy. He sees this guy come onto the scene, and it was just like, that's cool, I guess, and kept on doing his B.B. King thing, but like still like I guess Jimmy's doing this kind of thing, and figured it out. It's pretty. It's a big flex to do.
Jimi Hendrix, when he came on the scene, scared the shit out of every good guitarist.
Well, and then his band, Mitch. And Mitch Mitchell. Mitch Mitchell was the name. They talk about it in both of their respective books. They didn't realize how good Jimmy was until they started touring internationally. It was like, oh, he's not just the best guitarist we know. He's the best guitarist anybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then Jimmy's also teaching people. He taught like Danny California, a bunch of other guitarists.
Danny California, that's a guitarist?
Yeah. No,
What?
Danny. Yeah, his name was Danny California.
Like
Danny, yes, but separate. I'm pretty sure his name was Danny. I have to look this up now.
Your phone's in
Phone's
use.
over there. My phone's being used. No, guitars for a few other bands, but
Well, I think.
anyway. So yeah, Sunday, Moe's Alley.
Yeah, I think we should wrap this up.
Doors at 7. Show is at 8. It's gonna be so sick. Full bar, taco truck. It's gonna be awesome.
When you said full bar, I just got excited. I'm like, is it like paid for? It is not paid for.
It's not. I didn't say open bar.
I know.
It's a full bar.
I don't know.
I get this.
We're planning on going to some weddings right now, and that's just kind of been the thought.
Right.
He'll be there.
Yes. Thank you, Dan.
Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I can't wait. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's good. I love playing Moe's Alley. It's just the best sound you can get in Santa Cruz.
Honorable mention to Felton Music Hall.
True.
Don
Well,
Quixote's,
they're doing it right.
Cuumba. We're not going to play Cuumba, though. Different vibe.
I hope people will be okay with me stage diving and moshing hard, please.
If you don't, I'll have some choice words for you. I've had several people promise some light moshing, and I'm really excited. There's nothing more that we like. Then being safe, though. Safe, respectful moshing. But nothing gets me more pumped than people moshing.
Yeah,
that mosh pit at Crate Place. That was sick.
Crate Place showed up.
If you guys can't be here this Sunday, we do have a Saturday show, August 27th at Crate Place. Finalized today. Really exciting bands to mention on that one as well, but we will we'll talk to you folks about that later.
Yep.
We got shows coming, folks.
All right.
Keeping it rolling.
So anybody out there, this is a Breaking North podcast. You can follow us anywhere. Breaking North on Instagram.
Keep an eye on that
Breaking North
space, man.
show.
We got some big stuff coming.
Yeah.
Stoked to see it, dude.
I definitely do.
Congrats.
My buddy he was like, oh, so you're all set up at the studio? I was like, yep. He's like, get ready for all the people to book time with you. I was like, all right.
Yeah,
so he's just going for it.
Good.
I'm pretty excited about that. Cool. And well, Mac, love you over
Nice to see
here,
ya.
love you over there, and yeah, we'll talk.
See you,
to
Veronica.
you.
See you, Dan.
Bye, Ronnie. All right.
See you, Jesse.
Love you all. It was
All
nice
right.
talking to you.
Peace.